Hey, good morning, everyone. What's up? What's up? So you knew it was only a matter of time before the Astros started getting foul treatment from fan bases across the country, and now they are being targeted by Angels and Dodger fans here in Southern California because they're playing on the road against the Angels. I don't know if that series has completed. I don't know if they're still playing in Anaheim, but what we saw over the last few days is freaking awesome. I love it. You know what? The Astros, I don't feel sorry for them at all. They brought this on themselves and they're getting everything they deserve. They deserve this treatment that they're getting from Angel fans and Dodger fans. Trash cans thrown at them. I mean, that's just freaking ingenious. I wish I could give that Dodger fan the other day that threw that inflatable trash can onto the field a high five for that. The Astros, man, this is what they're getting in return for their stupidity, for their sign stealing, trash can shenanigans. Yes, they had this coming. The only reason it's a year late is because we didn't have fans in the stands a year ago. Had there been fans in the stands a year ago, the Astros would have been jeered at. They would have been, serenaded with booze, and they would have heard it from just about every fan base, everywhere they go throughout, the season. They would have heard this, and they would have had trash cans thrown at them. I couldn't be happier to see what they're getting. Man, I wish I could go to an Angel game, sit behind the visitors' dugout, and throw a trash can at Carlos Correa, arrogant, arrogant ass. I cannot stand Carlos Correa. He's the worst one on that team. That guy talks a lot. He can't back up anything he says. He talks as much trash as he did banging on trash cans. And the guy is an annoying asshole. He just needs to shut his mouth and play baseball. If Joe Kelly didn't teach him anything, I don't know what will. Because Joe Kelly pretty much knocked him on his ass last year when he intentionally threw at his ass and is scared the living shit. Yes, excuse my language. It scared the living shit out of Carlos Correa, which is why he sat down on his ass after he took a 90-mile-per-hour fastball nearly to his head, and it almost decapitated his damn head. It almost knocked his head off. That's how close the ball was to hitting him in his head. And maybe if it had hit him in his head, it might have knocked some sense in his head as well. You know, I can't stand that Astros team. They know what they did. And the reason why people are so outraged and so angry is because this team has yet to show any kind of remorse for their wrongdoing. They have not shown any contrition whatsoever. And they don't plan on doing so because they obviously think they earned the World Series title in 2017, the year they robbed the Dodgers of a World Series title. They stole that title with their sign stealing schemes, okay? There's no question about it. But when you have an arrogant owner and when you have a group of players who don't want to own up to their mistakes and take accountability for their actions, then you're not gonna get a team that's very apologetic. You're just not gonna get that. And that's why people are so furious with the Astros. That's why people cannot get over this cheating scandal because they have not done enough that makes them seem apologetic. And they're not gonna be because they obviously feel they did nothing wrong. They obviously feel that even though they got a competitive edge over the next guy, that it was acceptable. And this kind of stuff ruins the integrity of baseball. So I'm glad that they're getting punked by fan bases right now. And you know what? Keep throwing them trash cans at them. I encourage it. I encourage that. Everywhere they go, every fan base should be ready. Make sure you go to the Dollar Tree or wherever you get those inflatable trash cans from. Make sure they're ready to go on game day and throw them at their asses. Just beat them with it. Hopefully you hit Carlos Correa in the head. Hopefully that's the guy you're going after. That's the worst one on the team. And then the little short dude. the little mini-me on that team as well. What's his name? Help me out, guys. What's his name? I forgot his name because now he is so irrelevant to me. I mean, those guys on that team, they don't earn my respect whatsoever because what they did was completely wrong. You know, and how can we ever forgive them if they can't apologize? How can we move on from this if they can't show any remorse? How can we let it go if they feel that what they did was right and if they feel what they did not bamboozle the game at all? How can we get over it? We can't, you know. The only people that have respect for them and the only support that they're getting is from the fans in Houston because the fans are gonna take the championship either way it comes, you know, whether it was done legitimately or whether it had to do with cheating. They're gonna take it regardless, no matter what. But the Astros, to me, that title that they won in 2017 has an asterisk next to it, an asterisk written all over it, and I just cannot respect that team. So keep throwing those damn trash cans at their asses. I got a trash can in the room too. I could throw mine as well. Look, I might as well just throw it across the room. I wish I could take it to Angel Stadium the next time the Astros come there, and I'll throw it at their asses. I just want that's a dream for me to be able to sit behind the visitors' dugout and throw a trash can at their asses and tell them off for cheating. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. And you know what? They're gonna pay for it this year. They're gonna really get it this year. They're gonna hear it from a lot of people. They're gonna really get it this year because they didn't get it last year. Fans didn't have a chance to give it to them like they really wanted to. Now this year they do. They have a chance to, boo them and make life a living hell for the Astros. See you guys later. Take care. Have a wonderful day.